What is up, guys, and welcome back. Right, next up is the real grind. This is in the Hazardous Wastes map. Now what I want to start doing at every checkpoint, well, not particularly in this one, but I will be doing it in future videos. I want to show you the amount of crates that I have at every checkpoint so you can actually compare and make sure you've got them all, because some of them are very, very sneaky. Now the other tip is, if you do die, I recommend actually continuing the level so you can actually master some of the difficult sections, and that's what I did with a couple of jumps, which I'll explain a bit later. So yeah, don't restart straight away unless you are confident to get him, and it was a silly mistake. This one, jump on the box, then just switch dimensions. Same with that side, and you're good as gold. This lift doesn't descend, so you have to descend yourself. Now the first troublesome area was coming up in a couple of seconds, and it's one of those quick changes. So after these sharks, sand sharks, so a little bit further right on this barrel, as you can see there, if you look up, there's going to be a box further up there. There he is there. Now what you have to do is jump on there, then of course spin, and then make it on that landing there. And that's the most difficult part, because I always fell into the crevice right there. So make sure that you get that one, and then the rest is going to be pretty straightforward. And there are two very well hidden crates on this one. Don't think I ever would have seen it, although I haven't really gone through a level looking for every crate for a while. It was at the start of this that I actually did that. Over here, make sure you go up here, don't spin, don't destroy the boxes. There it is there. Now you can. Now, being the first rail rides, it's not too difficult. But again, this is just rinse and repeat. You'll get to know where it all is. And it doesn't matter if you miss some apples. I think I do miss some apples here. But if you get 80% of them, you'll be good as gold. And if you miss 5 or 6 on this, it's not going to be too much of a drastic turn. So this is just simple up, down, up, down. Later on it's going to get super difficult and super quick as well. You pretty much have to do the entire level perfectly. That's what this is all about. This was the second issue. I couldn't get high enough to get this crate up top here. So make sure that you jump on the top crate and jump at the same time again, and then double jump at the top. And this is the one that if I failed, I'll just restart the checkpoint and keep practicing that until I've got it in the bag. Because taking the time to practice that is going to be very helpful, and not having to start the level over again for missing that one box. And that is what the N.Sanely Relic is all about, every single box. And again here, just look as far ahead as you can, prepare what's coming, try and get between those with the apples there, shouldn't be too difficult. And this is the first one, like I was mentioning, so it's going to be, this should be a cakewalk. If you're having a massive trouble with this one, then yeah, you're going to have massive troubles later, being what, the third level. These are pretty much warm-ups still. And just another quick side note that you can actually die in the bonus levels. There is a crate right there inside those tires, and there's going to be another one underneath me there. So when you come back from the bonus, you can grab that. Now, so like I just said, you can die here as many times as you like. Thank goodness, it's a bit of a lifeline. Now, only one section of this gave me some trouble. I actually didn't do it perfectly, because as you see here, the top one isn't counting down, and then I changed it. So just wait for that TNT to explode before you move on, because I have to come all the way back for one of these. And these ones over here, as long as they're both counting down, it doesn't matter if you swap dimensions, they're still going to count towards. This one was difficult. Double jump, spin, and then land on that. Nearly every single time I destroyed that box, and again, that is just practice, but luckily, in the bonus rounds, it does not matter. So here, make sure you get your double jump up, and then you can smash those out. Now remember, don't break those crate boxes that have multiple apples in them, because you need as many as you can. So there we go, 21 or 22, and I was like, ah, shit. So I thought, okay, let me just go back and see if I can see something that I did miss, because there's no point in restarting. Luckily, I was able to jump back and grab this TNT. Won't make that mistake again. Make sure TNT explodes before I leave the area. But yeah, not restarting for that, especially when I did actually get it on this run, so stoke. Okay, final section. Well, final-ish. There is another crate right here in this tire where the bonus stage was. Very, very sneaky. It almost ended right there. And there is my shield guy. So I would have been very upset if that mad crazy thing had hit me. The best thing to do with those guys, or these guys, is to let them come to you, because they'll run straight towards you. And then just spin them out. This guy as well can be troublesome. A couple of times I slid off there and missed some apples, but not this time. That was all good. So from this point onwards, there isn't a great fear of death. but because it's just straight platforming. But there are a couple of difficult crates to get hold of. Luckily, you have a couple of attempts at the one that's coming up right here. So at this point, you should have, well, now you should have 135 crates. Here we go. And I'll start doing that at every checkpoint. Okay, so here, so you want to get on top of the top one as quickly as possible. Do 2 jumps and make sure you jump over to the other side. Okay, I did 3 jumps there. Managed to get up. Now, if you do mess that up and the top one disappears, there's no way you can get that crate. So it's not only dying that will restart the level, it's the missing of those crates. Very sneaky. So from this point, there's the hidden gem coming up. But again, side note, you do not need the hidden gem to get this insane relic. And I've decided on these playthroughs, there's no point in going out of my way to get an insane relic when there's a fear of death. Oh, sorry, not the insane relic, to get the hidden gem. When there's a fear of death or anything like that, there's no point. So that there was the hidden gem. No need to get it at all. Still able to get the achievement or trophy by missing the hidden gem. So there we have it, guys. So like I was saying before, I'll get more and more informative on these guides and implement new strategies to help you guys get these very insanely difficult relics. So guys, if you are enjoying the content, pretty please smash that like button. And if you really are, then subscribe. So thanks for watching. I want to catch you on the next one.